Hey guys, it's Eric from GameShampoo.com, and I'm here today with this old package that I got from GameStop. It's an old THQ game, and kind of in light of the recent events that have been happening with THQ and some of the not so recent events that have been happening with THQ, since really they've been kind of in this state of disintegration over the last year until finally they were dissolved and all their properties and studios were sold up to people like Ubisoft and Koch Media. And so in light of that stuff, I've been thinking a lot about THQ lately and kind of how they were sort of this quiet presence, but one that now that it is gone or changed significantly has really, once you think about it, put out a lot of really great stuff. Stuff like Darksiders and Metro and stuff that's kind of weird and doesn't necessarily have the potential for as much mainstream appeal as something like Call of Duty or whatever, but which is much more interesting at the same time. And so all that got me thinking about one game in particular that I used to own and sold for like $5 or something back to GameStop, and now the circle of video game GameStop life has come full and I have paid $5 for it at a GameStop and got it on my front door today. And so I'm going to unbox for you, in honor of THQ, what is arguably the greatest THQ game, greatest third-person shooter, the greatest 50-cent game of all time. 50-cent Blood on the Sand. Got this thing. And here it comes. Oh yeah, and it's inconspicuous, generic GameStop box. 50-cent Blood on the Sand, PS3 edition, shoved in to a yellow envelope unceremoniously, with just the disc. Get the disc out of there. For as terrible as condition as that is packed away in, it's not even scratched up. It's a pretty clean Blu-ray. It's kind of a bummer that I ended up getting one in one of these shitty, weird smelling cases, where it does smell really strange. So yeah, I got 50-cent Blood on the Sand. This game is so stupid. But I already have stuff like Darksiders 1 and 2 on Metro, and this game is just so stupid that, in a way, it's one of my favorite THQ games. Just because, like, I don't know, man, what other game has a button that you can press to just scream explicit swears at people for no apparent reason? I mean, but what other game gets the G unit on such a deep level? What other game has you hunting through the desert for a diamond-encrusted skull? Shit's ridiculous. And I kind of love it for that, even though the core gameplay is pretty much just mediocre. Like, hey guys, we played Gears of War one time. 50 Cent likes Gears of War, let's make 50 Cent Gears of War. And that actually wasn't originally supposed to be published by THQ. I think it was a Viacom joint, I want to say. And they got kind of absorbed into Activision and they ditched a couple of games that they were publishing at the time. 50 Cent, Brutal Legend, I think, was one of them. And Brutal Legend ended up going to EA, and we all know they totally botched the publishing of that. And 50 Cent went to THQ and ended up actually being okay. So that's kind of me pouring out a glass to THQ. You know, already played and own all the Darksiders games, all the Saints Row stuff, the Metro stuff. You know, Warhammer stuff, got a lot of that on my PC, so, you know, rest assured I have proper THQ games as well, but that one just kind of holds this place in my heart as this really terrible, really amazing thing. So, yeah, sucks about THQ. They were, in retrospect, one of my favorite publishers. And they will be missed even as their development talent and IP live on elsewhere. So thanks for watching. I guess that's about gonna do it for this video. This timely 50-cent Blood on the Sand GameStop unboxing. I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.